Alrighty, what's going on? What's going on? We want to welcome you back to another edition of Dirty Talk. I am your host, Dirty Cuts, and I'm here with the lovely
BP. What up? What up?
And we got a special edition today. We have the cast of Dirty Talk podcast on the cast today. We're doing our brunch on Sundays, and we just want to come to y'all and show a little holiday spirit, you know, with the little Halloween thing going on, and then, you know, the fall season-ish type shit going on, you feel me? So, therefore, let's get on right on down on to it. Let's get this dirty talk popping. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. All right. Let's get it. So, I guess we're gonna let's just start it off with this hurricane. What y'all think about it, man? Hurricane Ian. Is it Ion or Eon? Eon. That motherfucker was here for a minute, wasn't it?
Yes,
Told this motherfucker up, man. But let's give a moment of silence.
A little bit too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
It didn't get the tailgate.
I know, man. Hold on. First, before we get into that, let's give a little moment of silence and we'll pray for these folk that's down there in Florida that caught it bad, that really need this relief going on. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be expeditiously.
Quick as that prayer was.
Yo, I couldn't even hold it. I had to break character on that one. That shit was funny. That nigga said, "Amen."
You know what I'm saying? Amen.
Okay, what we doing? Starting over?
Nah,
We going? Oh, we gonna edit. Okay.
Yeah,
we gotta keep. Yeah. Okay, so
yeah. Let's introduce ourselves. I am Dirty Cuts, and let's go.
I'm QT.
Oh, I'm Primo, the Don.
I'm your girl, Sonny. Hey.
All right. I like the hat.
Yay.
Thank you.
Is it a sombrero or is it one of them?
What do you call that?
That's one of them Moors.
Now, this is just my little diva vibe going on. Yeah.
Moorish hat. Moorish. My boy. I saw a little animated joint that Kid Cudi and them came out with. It is dope.
What?
It's called Intergalactic.
Oh shit, that's out already.
Yeah, it is out. Y'all need to check that out. Intergalactic. Kid Cudi, man. You did your damn thing, bro.
Yeah, Burris did that.
Shout out to the Chicago boys, man. They up.
Burris, Kendra Burris. What's the name? Kendra Burris, the one that did Blackish.
That was him that produced
he helped, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He actually was on the
Hey, good look, man. Y'all go check that out on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. So let's get back to it, Primo. What you were saying about the
And I said we didn't even get the tailgate this year.
No,
So,
we didn't.
Because of the hurricane, man.
we was gonna have a little plot out there, a little DJ.
No, we ain't had to get a
Tailgate every year.
Tailgate in the year, too.
Yeah, man.
All right, so all the Rams, let's go.
Ramley. To the backer, spit. If you ain't around, then you ain't shit.
Happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming, WSSU.
That's right.
Ramley.
Happy homecoming.
Yes, sir.
You ain't
Celebrating
around.
around.
I went to NYSP, so I'm around.
Look, I went to NYSP also. So
I know that's right.
She's around.
Oh, that's right.
If you went to NYSP, you around.
Right.
And what they talking about is a summer school program. Summer program.
Yeah, that I went for
Back in the
5
day.
years in a row. I went for about 5 years. I got my degree.
We was getting
I
free
got my
lunch and
diploma.
everything.
Yeah, we was getting free lunch.
Good food.
We were getting a lot of exposure too because we were taught how to swim, all kinds
Yeah,
of
we
things.
did basketball.
I'm talking about
Basketball, track.
good food.
And we got to meet peoples.
Yes, and we definitely got a chance to meet people. I wonder if they still have a similar
That program? I don't know.
But now the program been shut down.
Well, but
Really? You shut that down?
it really would be.
They need to start that back.
They do need to start it back, and we need to make our kids go.
Make
them go.
Yeah, make them go.
Right, don't give them a
Don't
choice.
ask little Timmy if he want to do it or not. He say your little ass going.
Take the choice
Hey
away.
Timmy,
you
you wanna do this?
Timmy gonna hold on to the front door. He ain't going nowhere.
I just had to
Can't take my game with me.
I'm not gonna make Timmy Timmy do nothing.
Game.
So he grown.
Like
He's
game.
grown as hell.
Yes, Timmy has a mind of his own. We're not gonna make Timmy do nothing.
You know, I'm helping him pay his taxes. You know, even though he's 10 years old.
Ooh, y'all cutting up today about little Timmy.
Okay. All right, y'all. So what are we talking about today? I know BP, you had something, right?
Well, we was gonna talk about. Let's get into it. PNB Rock and Coolio. We just lost some more rappers, and we want to send a rest in peace to their family.
Yeah, rest in peace to Coolio.
And friends.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. So the violence.
Coolio had some shit on his mind.
Crazy.
He did.
Hold on, Coolio.
Yeah, I mean, Coolio dead, brother.
Yeah, 2
Coolio.
days ago. I posted it, friend.
He had a heart attack. Gangsta paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Coolio gone, bro. He had a heart attack. I'm just messing. I was just messing.
Well, but you know what?
We don't know what it was, but
Heart attacks, man. You
Hey,
can't
man.
get a heart attack.
Well, no.
Your heart
I mean, that
is
brother-
not supposed
that
to
bro-
stop.
I mean, that brother was healthy.
Right.
He was healthy. I mean, and for him to just have a heart attack like that is just,
Yeah, like what could it have been?
you know, it may have been some extracurricular activity that was taking place, and you know, some things was dipped in.
Epidemic in the fentanyl.
Right. That fentanyl thing is killing off our folk
Yes,
quick
it
fast.
is. Well, but not
And
only
it
that,
hurt.
chronic diseases, you know, because diabetes, heart disease, you know.
Well, that doesn't help.
I know it doesn't help, but I'm just saying those things are prevalent in our community.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So we got to do a better job of taking care of our health.
And that goes back
Being proactive.
to Sonny's episode of taking your ass to the hospital, the doctor, to get checked out.
Take your man to the doctor.
Especially amongst us young men.
Please.
We need to get checked out.
Please
and,
get checked.
and not
we want
get,
y'all to live.
Not,
We want you to live.
We got to get checked out, man.
So check
We're
it,
doing
man.
men's awareness.
We got a news thing, man. Indonesia soccer match, man. It's a stampede. Over 125 people dead, man. It's crazy. Y'all folk need to get it together, man. Y'all getting in these tight space areas and these arenas and stuff, you know. Know where y'all exercise at and stuff like that, man. This is terrible, man. People getting stampeded out. 125 dead in one night. And you expecting to go to a
nice weekend.
Nice little soccer.
That's crazy. That happened yesterday. That was in Indonesia.
That's crazy. Rest in peace to those families.
I know it.
125 people, man. That's
Tear
crazy.
gas.
That's crazy. And speaking of Indonesia, man, what y'all think about this Queen Elizabeth passing away? I did, but it's over that way. That's why I was like, speaking of damn Indonesia. Let's talk about damn Britain.
Speaking of Indonesia.
I don't really have anything.
You don't got nothing to say about her?
Queen, I mean,
Still with some politics.
You hoping she getting beat up by Diana and all the world?
no, I'm not saying that I hope she get beat up. I mean, hopefully she rest in peace. I mean, but you know, we all
You think she's going to rest in peace?
We all have to meet our maker.
Do you believe she's going to rest in peace?
Hey, we all have to answer for something.
If Dama get saved before he get his ass killed in prison,
Dama got saved
he
from
gets
what?
saved. He asked Jesus for forgiveness. He gets saved. You watch the end of the documentary.
You know, but I have not
y'all ain't watching that.
I haven't finished.
You know, sometimes
that man was sick.
God can turn his back on people.
He can. He can get tired.
Yeah, he can get tired.
He can get real tired.
He can get real tired.
Y'all believe that?
Especially if you filleting his people and eating it and then taking it for potlucks and shit. You know, you just can't forgive shit for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you got a pepper steak potluck that you send.
Steak potluck.
Yeah, they send across the yard.
You sent to
try this. You want to taste this?
Yeah, and he up there looking at everybody laughing
we
like
got a new neighbor.
Did you watch the documentary?
Y'all eating his pancreas right now.
Have you seen it on
I've seen a few episodes. Yeah,
it's crazy.
You talking on Netflix?
You watching it? You watching it?
Man, hell no.
I'm in the middle of it right
watching
now.
that. I'm not giving that my energy right now. You know what I'm watching on Netflix?
What?
I'm actually watching. What's that? It's a queen, the Queen Serpent.
Oh yeah. I started to watch that, but I hadn't finished yet.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
really
haven't
interesting.
finished
And
the
also,
episode
like I
yet.
said, I also watched the Kid Cudi joint in the Galactic. So yeah, y'all got to check that
I
out.
need some Netflix and chill time.
Netflix and chill time.
Oh, but that's not an invitation.
And then she shuts down. She's saving it for Jesus.
Me and Jesus gonna watch
Saving
Netflix
it for the
tonight.
Lord. Yes,
I got
me
a
and the
date.
Lord. We're
I got a
watching
date with Jesus tonight. We're watching
I made a
Netflix.
post.
Yeah, we
Listen,
talked about that in the barbershop.
we didn't talk about it. I made a post about it. I said, boy, Jesus get more coochie than anybody.
Well, let's bring clarity though, because we were having a conversation
Am
about
I wrong for that?
and I said, no, I'm saving it for the Lord. I said, I'm saving it for the Lord. So he come talking about the Lord get
The Lord get it.
My bad.
It's all good. The Lord get that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, ladies. Save it for the Lord. Save it
Boy,
for
they
the
saving
Lord.
that.
You
Boy,
hear
they
me?
saving that coochie. They saving that coochie for the
Save
Lord.
it all
Y'all
for
hear
him.
me? Y'all hear?
I'm gonna stay out there.
Y'all-
Better save
They
it.
saving
The
it. They
devil
You better
saving it for
save
the
it.
Lord.
You better save it.
Don't give it away.
Touch me. I want
Cause you don't want to catch blue waffle.
Blue waffle.
Yes, y'all ain't heard about the blue waffle. If you ain't heard about the blue
Oh,
waffle,
I
you
have.
need to.
That's disgusting looking.
Yeah, you better look it up.
Boy,
That's the blue
Hey,
waffle. Look it
Chris,
up.
you gotta
Google
throw a
that.
picture of the blue
Somebody
waffle
gotta
in
pull
there.
it up.
that is a
Google
new.
blue waffle.
That is a new. That is a new.
That
Listen,
is not
And
new.
it ain't
That's
new.
Everybody
It's
online,
old. It
Google
ain't
blue
old.
waffle right now.
that is a new
And
vaginal
come back with your response.
disease that came up in the
What is
in
the
the
blue
2000s.
It did.
Yeah, a lot of men that went to
2000.
Vietnam talked
And,
about the
Actually, a
waffle.
little earlier
they
than
brought that
that.
blue waffle back from
okay. My phone is about
Afghanistan.
to die.
That
Okay,
mug look like a paddle.
I can't take
your
no
shit
more
will
than
look like a blue Eggo waffle.
That mug look crazy.
it is crazy.
It
Definitely.
look crazy.
It will make your coochie look like a blue Eggo
Oh,
waffle
Jesus, help us,
with cream
God.
Blue
cheese.
waffle.
What is that?
Oh,
It ain't cute.
It ain't cute.
What is the blue waffle?
Let's
it
move
ain't a
on.
waffle that people want to eat.
We gotta move on.
Well, let's move on. I mean,
Right.
Well, you shouldn't have brought it up.
Back to the
it's-
queen.
Okay,
Okay.
Back to the queen.
oh, the
Right.
Queen Elizabeth,
Anybody got any remarks? Or we done with this?
but she getting beat up in her afterlife right now.
I bet you that. Why would they? Yeah. Why would they give it?
Yeah, they
Yeah, we
did,
know.
did no boy cuss him out at the
Yeah, he went crazy at the
It
funeral.
was like y'all gonna apologize for this slavery thing
Who said
today.
that?
An African, he came up at,
Yeah,
He?
at her funeral.
And he said y'all gonna apologize.
He said y'all gonna apologize for this slavery
putting
thing.
us in slavery.
Good
Yeah.
God Almighty.
And then
I think it's gonna be a turn
so
up.
what else
Time
The
of change.
time is
when we
up.
talking about this too about they found a new pocket of gold and minerals and resources in Africa,
Yep.
and they saying hell to them all, ain't nobody getting this.
Britain.
They sure did.
Cut the
And
British
then
off.
and then and then they said Britain, we don't want none of you little stinking little models down here no more.
We
Represent
got
South
our own
Africa.
250.
We got our own beauty models
Our
down
own
here.
beautiful black women. Yes.
So,
women.
Beautiful.
Y'all can stay over there in the Caucasus Mountains and
Stay over
model
there.
all y'all want to over there.
Good. About
We
time
gotta
they,
Yeah.
about time they sticking to the script. Own your own.
As they should.
As
As
they
they
should.
should.
Own your own. Stick with your own. And then something shit.
Because it seems like everybody else is loving their own
That's
self.
right.
I'm
But look,
talking about everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
but
talking
Except for
about
the black community.
look, I mean, but want to take all of our resources. I mean,
No, they got it.
They got it.
got all our resources, but
Yeah.
I mean, love us to death. I mean, really love us to death.
Love us to death.
Literally to death.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, that was one reason
That's
why they
real.
why they
How deep you want to go down this rabbit hole?
He started.
Oh,
He
we don't know.
started.
They might try to shut our podcast down, honey. We go too
We ain't
deep.
even got started yet. How they gonna set it down?
Damn.
We ain't even got started yet.
Damn.
We get.
But yeah, strap up, y'all. Y'all won't catch that blue waffle, man. That shit is horrible.
How he go back to
That's
that?
right. Take care
I
of yourself.
still want to know.
Speaking of blue
about that
waffle,
blue
But we're gonna
waffle.
You
Google
just
it
gotta
after
Google
this.
it.
You
though.
said the
Yeah.
blue-
So
You want me to Google it? I
What
Google
now?
it.
No, I mean, look,
Yeah, y'all brought it up. You shouldn't have brought it up.
Speaking of blue waffle,
I'll tell you what. That's a
we were speaking.
Right
We had
after
a
you catch
question
that.
raised.
You might as well,
You catch.
What was the question?
right?
Something you catch.
It's a sexually
Oh,
transmitted disease,
Lord,
brother.
don't do it.
That's why I told them. That's why I
Told him
said.
to Google
That's
it.
why I said y'all,
He
brother,
said
y'all
Google it.
need
Okay,
to strap it up before y'all
you
run
can
it.
Google it
You know?
after.
A blue waffle.
That's why I
Oh,
was
my
saying
God.
it was good that some of these girls is saving their coochie for Jesus.
I'm done. I'm done.
Save me for the Lord.
If you know what's out here, you better
Oh
say it.
Lord,
Yeah, it ain't right. It ain't right.
Oh no.
Yeah, it ain't right.
that look like oh my God, that look like
I told y'all to Google that and come back to the live.
Let's
Ugh.
point our hands for that
Anyway.
and pray for that.
Yeah, we gotta pray for that.
Whoever
Hey,
that is,
comes.
whoever you is on that picture, I'm gonna pray for you.
Now
You
that
know.
brings us to our real topic of
Okay,
discussion.
let's get it.
Blue Waffle. Cheating.
Mm.
When should a woman leave? When should a man leave? Let's get into it. So the reason that I'm bringing up this topic of conversation,
toxicness.
the reason I'm bringing up this topic of conversation, because we all know it's the people in the entertainment industry that have walked away from their marriages for 1 or 2, maybe even 3 infidelities, right? And it could have been something else.
Ladies, women's the
Attached
knee
to
alone.
it.
So we're
Shit.
talking about marriage.
So
We're
we
not
talking about marriage. We ain't talking
not
about no
going
going
together, none of
together.
that. Okay.
We talking about marriage.
Marriage. Mm.
Why would you leave and let the side chick come in, marry your husband? He cheat on her ass too, but she still don't leave. She have another baby. She crossing her legs. She keeping her mouth closed, and she just saying, you know what? I'm gonna roll with the punches because you know what? He's trying to be better, and I can accept it.
Mm.
But the first wife done threw her whole marriage in the trash can behind maybe one infidelity. When should a woman leave?
Can I
Go
say
ahead,
something
go
on this?
ahead. Yeah, say
Let
something.
me spark this one on off right here, so it can be broke down and consistently
on
be
down.
broke down.
Consistently broke down.
Consistently be
All right, now check this out. You know, it's 2 types of women that's gonna get involved into a marriage. One, she's deeply in love and see the fantasy, in love with the fantasy. Then you have, I call the smart woman, that knows that a marriage is a contract and that it is upheld until you die.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's a contract between
it's always a little but.
There's always some buts.
It's always
It's
a
a
little
business.
stinking ass
It
in there,
is a
a little butt.
business.
If that other partner fucks up the contract, then they're smart enough to know how to divorce. Prime example, I give a prime example, Michael Jordan's wife.
The first one or the one he with now?
The first.
The first.
Okay.
She was very smart. She ain't leave when that nigga cheated. She was like, okay, motherfucker.
She let that cake get built
Okay.
up.
She had a plan.
She waited till them kids got old enough, graduated. Everybody was out the house. Oh, you want another kid? And waited till everybody got out the house. She counted her little ducks in a row. Give me, Biggie.
And she won.
That's what she said.
And her come up was
Go ahead, break it down.
no. And her come up was what?
Her come up was half.
A little bit more than that.
A little bit.
It was a little bit more than
Yeah,
half.
she
Alimony,
So what he's
half.
saying is, if you're gonna depart,
Depart with
strategically depart and depart with something.
with
Right.
Not
And not just emotionally and off some fantasy
off
shit.
some ego shit.
Like
Right.
Cause like color purple.
Think about our grandmas and our great grandmas and and our great granddaddies and all of them. Them niggas was Rolling Stones.
Yes, they were.
They had families on one side of Winston, the other side of goddamn High Point.
Yep.
Sure look all alike and they don't know why.
Right.
But Big Mama ain't saying shit because all the bills paid and everybody fed.
What's in their money to?
And not only that, another thing I was gonna say right quick, ego. Don't let ego fuck you up and end you up broke, tricked out of a marriage because you act like you can't forgive. Because a piece of pussy or a piece of dick, if it's a man being cheated
Okay,
on by
then.
his wife, that ain't necessarily worth the breakup. If the person can be respectable and come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, I fucked up, and I really want to
listen, the spunk,
treat you right.
The spunk is gone.
I get you though,
That part.
Once the spunk gone,
but think
But
about
the
this though.
spunk don't make marriage.
No, but how
No,
many?
it don't.
But listen,
Because when you make
what I'm saying about that spunk is that looking in my eyes when I look at you. That's what makes my marriage. That's what makes us be connected with each
but
other.
that ain't always why people cheat, because the spunk is gone.
well,
What
but
I'm
then
saying is that's why you gone, because that spunk gone. That's one of the main reasons why a female is gone.
No.
yeah.
Well,
But what about the? Well, hold
But
on.
go
That's
ahead,
what
go
I
ahead,
want to
babe.
know too, though. Like we're putting a lot of emphasis on the women that actually leave because they've been cheated on. But what about the men? It's men who get cheated on
Of course.
too. And how many of these men are really wanting to stay with these women?
A lot of them get divorced. I know a lot of men that
after
got
they done been
divorced.
cheated on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
None, because a man can't take
I-
over
they
the
can't-
females
I'm
and
just-
take
I ain't gonna necessarily say that because I have homies and I have family that it's real. It can get real toxic on this. You know what I'm saying? So it can be an ego thing. Like you want to go out and be a little hoe and fuck on these niggas? Well, watch what I'ma do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then a month later,
Sugar
I
got
miss you,
spunk.
baby. I miss you too.
Sugar got down. What you got?
And it's bang, bang, bang.
I guess
He was married, but he wanted sugar.
I guess what my question
Sugar got
is,
spunk.
how was it that the older
Should've done
generation
it.
was able to stay in their relationships compared to
Because they wasn't
The
all
high
that
turn-
smart. They wasn't
the
finna go
high
nowhere. Where they gonna
turnover
go?
in this generation?
Where
That's
they
what
gonna
I'm
go?
asking.
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna just be
grandma gonna
honest. Personally, for me, I saw that. You know what I'm saying? I saw them stick that out. And to me, when I looked at it, hell, that shit wasn't worth it. To me, excuse
Tell
me, yes,
me-
I'm
tell
just
me
saying
where
for
grandma
me,
going.
it wasn't worth it. Well, but my grandmother
Grandma
she
them
never
couldn't really
remarried.
read. Grandma
She
them
never
really couldn't
remarried.
read. Grandma them
But
had
grandma
So-
made it happen.
Grandma
Yeah,
ain't never
she did.
worked. All grandma did was stay in the house, cook, clean, and then when where's grandma going?
Nah, but my grandma worked.
Now these
My grandma
days,
made
woman
money.
gone, woman cooking, she clean, she doing everything
She
for
going
herself.
to
Back
work?
then, my mama wasn't doing everything for herself.
Well, it
growth
was
thing,
it
you
was
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of them that were
So
not
where was-
doing
so-
that.
But that was
so where was
Well, that was the
That was
mentality.
the male role,
Right.
though, back
That was
then.
the
Men
mentality then.
believe in taking care of their kids. Most of those men,
That was-
even though
That was the
they had
mentality
families
then.
in other places, they still brought bread to the household that those families were in. So that's why I think a lot of that lasted. But my question is, those relationships lasted, these men being in 5 different households. Why can't it last with the man being in one household? That is my question.
Are we talking
What
about
is
a
so-
polygamy?
What is so hard? No. We talking about what you was just saying about
just one.
having the other families. But what she's saying is, how come a man cannot just be with one
One
woman?
woman.
You said the contract.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna be. You know what?
No, it
Well,
didn't.
no, because I'm
Check
gonna
this
tell you
out. Check
something.
this out. Check this out.
The problem, the reason
Why
why so
women-
much stuff is the way it is now is because men
Okay.
are greedy.
Okay,
You got
hold on.
men
Not
who want-
all.
No.
Oh, this about to
You
get
got
juicy.
let's
Let's
not
not get off the
say it.
There's some
We're
greedy
not
ass
gonna
women
get
out there
some
too
men
now.
who want
There's some
to see
greedy
their
ass
woman.
women.
Why your
No,
body
most
turn
men
that way,
want to
though?
see their woman with another woman.
Did I turn
Then
like
when
that?
she do it, and then she get turned out, and she don't want his thing no more, then he feeling stupid.
She don't want
And
his
to me,
thing
it's
no more.
greed. Nah, she don't want it. She like that licky licky. That licky licky done turned
Well,
out.
look, check this out. Check this theory out. Check this theory out. Now,
Oh, God.
I say back in biblical times, you had the more wives you had, the more status you had because of what
being
you
a
did in
king,
life.
of
and
being a
But you had to
king.
be able to
not only
afford it.
not only being a king, just to being a noble man. You know what I'm saying? You had bread. You can afford to have different wives and stuff like that, and have a concubine and all that. Now all of a sudden, we come into this Americanized marriage.
It took all the money.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like one on one. It's like man to man, and we used to playing zone defense on y'all ass, cause y'all for one, women outpopulate us.
True.
naturally. So therefore, we already naturally have more to pick from
Well,
than
some of
one
y'all can't even
one
keep
woman.
one
Well, hold
satisfied.
on, wait a minute now. Well, hold on. Just, I mean, little pistol shooter, Mr. Pistol, Mr. Pistol. You know what I'm saying?
It's to
Hey,
the top. Okay, you ready? Go ahead.
okay, I'm trying to break it down.
Okay.
Yeah, slice, stab, get out of here,
Yeah.
2-finger drop in your eyeballs. Ew.
I just don't want us to miss the
question
point of the
is-
question.
When should you leave? That's the question.
When a woman's fed up,
When a
and that
woman's
what-
When should you leave?
no
Anybody
matter
answer
what
that
you
question?
Walk.
when do you leave?
And
When
the
do you
reason why.
Type it in.
Yeah,
when should you
Comment.
leave?
Comment.
Please comment
When should you
and say
Comment.
when should you leave?
Please
Because
comment.
I'm gonna tell you
Slide
something.
over.
The side
How
chick,
long should you stay?
the side
Not when
chick
should
How
you
long
leave?
should you stay? Should
The
I leave?
side
Should
chick
I stay? I
ain't
don't know.
leaving.
Let
The
Ain't it a song? It's a song about me and my side piece.
stay together.
Me and my side piece.
That's side piece.
Hey, look,
Side piece
They
song.
I don't.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Thank you.
I feel if I'm being 100 with my wife and we know what we want to do and we know our level of freakiness and our past, what we let happen and what we don't let happen. Now I feel if that's breached, if you breach that understanding and that we had among each other, fuck what's politically right or whatnot. Well, everybody know our freak. We know our freakiness.
Right.
That's it.
So if Brit is like the type that might want an extra little something in the bed with her husband, that's something that they can. That's something that they do. Now, if he goes against that what she
Breach of
likes,
contract.
then it's a problem because
So when do you leave?
But
when you breach that contract,
this is the thing. Everything ain't for every marriage.
Right.
right?
All that shit.
You gotta have that understanding.
First of all, polygamy, that's something totally different than having a side bitch on the side.
That's right.
And you and your wife having y'all little threesomes here and there. First of all, marriage wasn't even built on that construct of having all these goddamn sexual partners in your bedroom. Because the marriage bed is supposed to be sacred and holy. Now, also, what you and your husband do is supposed to be between y'all too. I say this. I say don't let no side chick, don't let no bitch trick you out of your position. Because if he do the same shit to her that he did to you, that bitch ain't going nowhere. And she's going to reap whatever benefits it was to being with that man. Whether she don't have to die alone, as Kevin Samuels used to say, or whether it's money, property, businesses, she's gonna reap all that shit. And now your ass gotta go out here and try to figure it out with a new
Not
nigga that's gonna do the
necessarily.
same shit.
Well, she stay.
Me and
Well,
That's
not
what I'm saying.
necessarily because a lot of these men aren't remarrying these women.
Exactly.
They're not getting remarried.
Yeah.
They are just dating these women. They're not remarrying these
They're
women.
not marrying them.
So you don't necessarily you ain't getting no damn benefits. You might feel like you're getting something over on what his last woman didn't get.
Exactly.
But your ass ain't getting no more than what
You
she
ain't
got.
got no more. Exactly.
No more than what she got. Don't get it twisted on
Yeah,
that.
that is
I'm gonna tell you like
That's
this.
true.
Majority of the time,
Some of them ain't winning, but I'm speaking on
the man ain't married no side piece though.
a lot of
That's
men.
right.
We
A
gonna
lot of
go
men.
get something new. We
Real,
gonna go
as
get
a
something
man,
new.
the man ain't married the side piece.
Some of them do.
A
The
lot of them.
side
lot
piece
of
gonna
men
continue
do.
being the side
And but they don't
piece.
stay
That's
together
it.
though,
The side piece
because
can't be the man.
she has that same feeling
The
of
side
what the
piece
ex
can
had.
never be the
He
man.
doing the same thing. It's a pattern
know
at
that.
the end.
The
And so
side piece gonna be the side piece.
you forever gonna feel like he doing something wrong because you know you was the second person, you was the other woman. So your mind ain't gonna necessarily be connected there, and that's why I feel like they don't end up marrying these women because oh damn, you let me come slide with you when I was with somebody. So
Now my respect.
my respect for you ain't even there because you let me slide with you when I was with my main chick. So what are you gaining? That's
The side piece Gonna always be the side. This is what I'm telling you. Listen to a man for a
Listen,
second.
if you coleslaw,
Okay?
if you French fries,
Okay,
Don't do
you're
it
gonna
before.
be
if you baked
the side
beans,
piece.
I agree.
you know you
Okay,
the side. You know you that side dish.
You don't marry the side piece, baby.
No,
I agree. I
Just
agree
know
with
that.
you.
Now, if they marry the side piece,
we
then maybe
marrying
you
the
was the
filet
side
mignon.
Okay,
The steaks.
just know that you was the side piece, baby. Okay, you don't marry the side piece.
See, I mean, I be trying to tell people that. You feel like you're getting up on a position, but really, what are you gaining?
But so that's the whole thing. That's why I'm saying, when you are a married woman and you get out of your position. Now I ain't talking about a philanderer. I ain't talking about like, even Camille stayed with Bill Cosby. And he was cheating for years. Now, his karma took 60 years to come around. But I'm saying, women, don't be so vengeful and be in your ego so much that you walk away from somebody that really have made a mistake. And it may have been committed.
Okay, so it goes back to the question: how long do you stay when you know that contract has been breached?
You leave when you find that brother. I think that spark in your eye.
I mean,
Don't leave.
I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to Michael Jordan's wife. She knew when to cut out.
Yeah.
It was a certain time and place.
It's a certain time and place.
You know, she held out. She held out until her change came.
Well, of course, they had properties and things that they had assets together. So, yeah. But what about them people ain't got no damn assets? You gonna stay around?
She can stay around.
You got some people who do.
And you're
Mike,
they don't have that. You're gonna stay around and
what I'm trying
endure?
to tell y'all is Mike didn't have that spunk in his ass for her no more. That's why she leaving.
Well, if a man,
That's why she leaving.
And you're right.
That's
You're right.
what I'm talking about.
You're right.
And this
That's
is the
what I'm
thing.
talking about with the
If your
spunk.
man ain't
If
looking
you ain't
at
got
you
that
like how
spunk,
he
baby,
used
baby,
to,
I'm gone. Or you gone.
okay,
Hey,
but see,
yeah,
you
it's
gotta
over.
see. This is the thing. This is the thing too. Spunk in a marriage come and go.
You gotta keep that
The
flame.
spark, the spunk, the happiness, the I love you,
Yeah,
the
it ain't
infatuation,
every day. It
the
does come and go.
seduction.
Yes.
That shit
I
come
can-
and go.
I can
It's
attest
ebbs
to
and
that.
flows. It don't matter how much money you
Right.
got.
That's
It don't
true.
matter your position in
Right.
life. When you done been with anybody for a long period of time, sometimes you attracted to them, sometimes your ass just ain't.
I'm like, I don't like you today.
What you have to do,
You're not attracted to him.
what you have to do,
Continue to date.
you have to continue to work on your relationship. If that person is really sorry and they saying, hey, I'm going to do better and I'm going to commit myself to this relationship, cool. That person may be worth a second chance.
Absolutely.
I ain't saying let a nigga just run, you get ragged and you get blue waffle. I ain't saying
Oh,
what
God.
I'm saying is,
it's more
don't
natural.
get tricked out your position just because the spark is gone. Because somebody might not, you and your husband might not be attracted in that moment for years, for months even. Y'all might still have sex and it might be on some quickie shit. But it can always turn around. See, one thing women got to learn, in my opinion, there's somebody been in a relationship with my husband 18 years, and I ain't got all the answers, but from my opinion, what we have to learn is that we can't let ego stop us from holding down our positions, because it's hard to go back down here and rebuild with somebody else. Not only that, you don't let nobody take advantage of you, but be smart. Like he said, if you gonna leave, strategically plan your motherfucking exit. Don't just be like, oh, fuck this nigga, I was with you in the mud, and this nigga don't want me no more, but this nigga over here do. Don't get tricked. Because you come out here and start playing with these other niggas and competing with these other bitches, now you got a whole nother situation going. So you can fall into the same trap, is all I'm saying.
But you already done got tricked.
I think we need to take it back to biblical days.
What you mean? Give you a donkey for a wife?
King Solomon. Now, if I had a pasture, I'll take 2 donkeys.
You take your
Oh my
donkey?
gosh.
Yeah.
I'll take two.
This nigga
I'll
over
take
here.
2. Yeah, two donkeys and 4 cows.
Okay. I was gonna say, just the donkeys? You need
Oh God.
That's all I need. 4 cows and 1 bull.
So
To walk down the hill and fuck them all.
But see, if you looking at the Bible, but see, take it back to the Egyptians.
What
was it?
What were they doing? What were they doing then, though? The Egyptians, were they?
Ooh,
I believe they were.
We finna go into a deeper
I
realm.
believe they were.
The rabbit hole.
Check this out. Check this out. Actually, they were.
They weren't?
They did. You're right and you're wrong.
Okay.
The Egyptians, they went off of energy. They committed to their one person, may have a child, but everybody was still on their solo shit.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And I actually, I haven't really studied, but I looked up some YouTube shit on this.
Some YouTube
Yeah. And I was like,
done.
I was like, wow, that's
interesting.
interesting. No, I'm serious. No, I thought it was interesting because I'm like, damn, they ain't really do the marital system.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't force each other to stay together.
Thing. That's a U.S.
You know what I'm
thing,
saying?
contract.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was still on their own free wills. Everybody was still on their free wills.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know how. I mean, I know in biblical times, in other countries around Egypt. Now I don't know what the actual Egyptians was doing, but I know around them they had multiple wives.
Well, I
Like
tell
King
you,
Solomon.
Concubines.
Tribal.
Concubines.
We ain't in tribes
we ain't
no
in no
more.
tribe.
We ain't in tribes no more.
All I know.
We have been Americanized over here, and we're up under their laws. And what
You know,
But the
I
institution
think
of marriage wasn't established in America. It was established before.
I think polygamy is going to be the new wave in
You
the next 30 years.
Wow.
Well, it could be.
Because everything is getting so expensive.
Yeah,
And people want to link up.
want to link and build.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And it's all about a business thing. It don't necessarily have to be on some
You building
a
each
sexual
other's
thing.
empire.
Sexual or
You know what I'm saying?
It could be like it's cheaper for me this
Yeah,
girl.
it's cheaper.
It's
cheaper
I'm
for
feeling
us.
that. I'm feeling that.
It's
I
cheaper
want me
for
a business partner, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper for
I want a business partner.
like say I find all three of them and they all got good business about them, and you know what I'm saying? And it may be one of them I'm just in love with like that, and everybody knows that, but everybody's there together to move one household.
That's what Brother Polite get done.
And right, that's exactly what Brother Polite got going on. And he living, and all of them living. Yeah, go check out Brother Polite.
They building each other empire.
He's doing the political, not political, but polygamy thing, and it's actually working for him. You know, for him and his family. You know what I mean?
And he got women that's moving in the same.
And all their assets are combined together.
I got to meet this guy.
Genius.
He talking about.
I mean, but
I thought it was genius.
He talk about some real
and it's
heavy stuff.
basically,
He really does.
And it's basically, if y'all ever see American Pimp, check out my boy Snooki, Pimp Snooki.
My boy.
Check him out now. Pimp Snooki, man. Pimp Snooki was that nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
One thing I did.
He had a house. He had a house.
We didn't never come to a conclusion on that question, though.
I got an ending for it.
We did. Go ahead. I want to hear.
My ending is this.
Okay.
My ending for women that are in marriages. This ain't about no going together. That's your boyfriend. In a marriage, let vengeance be God's. That's it. If you don't think that your promise, means anything to the heavens above, you dead wrong. Because marriage is more than a contract, and it's more than just some spiritual bond. It is serious. You and that person really become one. Even on a cellular level, you and that person become one. And God's vengeance is better than anything you can do. So don't let ego trick you out your position. Because if he doing some fucked up, greasy shit to you, he gonna pay.
Yep, God
you
did.
better believe it. You ain't got to pack your shit up and leave and go nowhere.
But that's kind of like natural. Karma is real.
Karma is real. Karma is real.
I'm sorry.
Karma is real.
That karma coming back to
It come back.
So look, if you out there, treat all of them right. Yeah.
Treat folk right. Treat folk right. That's right.
All of them.
Treat folk how you want to be
treated. He said treat all of them right.
If you got
treat all of them right.
Treat all of them right. Treat all of them.
Treat all of them good.
Treat your man
Right.
good too.
Listen.
Treat your man good.
Treat your man like a king.
Yeah, that's right.
Girl, cook for him.
That's right.
He
Rub
you know
his
what I'm saying?
back.
He hungry. Please
He
cook for
hungry,
y'all,
girl.
man.
Stop
Now,
going out
I'm
there like you
in
gotta work
agreement.
12
How about
hours a day.
How about
I'm
you
in
rub his
agreement on
feet
that.
sometimes?
How about
Your man.
shutting up and just listen?
Oh, well,
And
I
don't
have no
even
problems with
respond. Just
listening.
let him talk.
I don't have no problems with listening. I like to
listen.
shut up.
No,
and listen.
it ain't really
But when
that.
you got
Rub
something
my-
to talk about.
Rub my feet and
I
listen.
want you to comprehend.
Okay.
That's part of
Comprehend what I ain't
listening.
saying.
You can listen all day.
Oh no.
But I
Hearing,
need-
you can hear all day,
I
but
need your
listening,
compre-
when you listen,
Understood,
you hear and you
But
comprehend.
your comprehension.
A lot of people
but
don't
everybody
comprehend when they
don't
listen, though.
comprehend
Woo.
the same when they
That's
listen to
that's
the
why I say
same
they
thing.
just hearing
We
shit.
can say, BP just said a lot, but I guarantee you, a lot of people did not comprehend
It's gonna go
None
over
of
their
the
head.
shit
Yeah.
the
it's
same
gonna go
way.
over their
They don't
head.
have the same
It went
perception.
over their head. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
So people comprehension got to be on point when you're listening to someone,
That's true.
to your partner.
Definitely.
Comprehend.
And it's an art to communication.
Yes,
It is.
And we as Black people, I think that's one thing with them stealing so much from us, and with slavery, us not knowing how to read and not being able to communicate in our native tongue and having to translate into English language that we did not know and understand. Our communication and our comprehension, the only way we know how to do that now is through music. Really, you know what I'm saying? Through sound, through drums, through, you know what I'm saying? Through stepping, through stuff like that, because so much was taken from us. So now we don't even know where the heart really lies when it comes to communication. You know what I'm saying? And how to really understand each other.
That's deep.
That's interesting.
Absolutely. Together.
Yeah,
Meditation.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh,
meditate
yeah,
Together.
definitely. Oh,
It
yeah.
should be.
Meditation, praying.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you know, I feel like all
Absolutely.
that's be good, man, when you really like, when both of you really into each other.
In sync.
You know what I'm saying?
When you in sync like
'cause
that, yeah.
People really don't be into each other like that. One person may be into the other person, the other person may not be. But
Right.
when you got two people really into each other, yeah, you can meditate, you can do all that stuff, and you ain't really going nowhere. Because you into this person right
You
here,
into
you
that
ain't going
person.
nowhere.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That spark gonna always be there. Because you into this person. That spark don't go nowhere when you really like somebody. Am I lying, brother?
Right. No,
As a man,
no.
if you're attracted to us, you're gonna always really be attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't die. I don't care.
Let me ask you something, brother. I mean, since we settled that out
Okay, talk to me.
on some player shit.
All the players.
Okay.
From
Can you be in love with two women at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
You in love with your mama and your lady. You in love with two women.
My sister, I'm in love with my
Your
grandma.
sister.
So many women.
I'm in love with
I
all my
mean,
grandma. You know what
you
I'm
got
saying?
friends
So you
you
can't
love.
tell me I can't love you
I would say
and love her. Now, in love, that I may not feel all
You have
the
a
way
different
about
type
her the
of
way I
love.
feel
It's a
about
different
you.
Different type of love.
But I love you.
Right.
You can't tell me I don't love you,
Right.
and we, we love each other now.
So what's your
Absolutely.
obviously?
Different levels. Different levels.
Different levels of love.
Different
Love is in the
levels.
category by itself. Love is love, man.
Love is love.
You can run around here and say you don't
What's
love me.
what's the definition of
Just
love?
like a lie is a lie.
Well, I feel like
No matter how big or small it is, it's a lie.
It is a lie.
it's like
So is
this.
love the same way?
I feel like
Is love looked at the
You know what I'm
same way as a
saying?
lie?
Everybody gonna get their
Just 'cause
definition
my
on love.
savage-
What's your
just
definition?
because my savage is my savage, that don't mean I don't love you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, my thing is, I may
Wait,
love.
let me finish.
like
we gonna
I
let
may
him finish. We gonna
love
come
to
to everybody.
like I love like my savage. Like that's what turns a person on. Like they savage turns a person on, but that'd be the first thing a person lie about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what be happening.
Oh man,
What you think, Pop?
Yeah.
You scared of your savage?
sometimes I love just to fuck this one, and I just love to talk to this one.
That was an honest answer, I guess.
He was honest.
A lot of people ain't gonna say it.
But a lot of people.
But you.
I know that.
But
I know
that's
real.
his truth.
That's me accepting my savageness.
Well,
But
I
he
know.
wants to build a woman, so you wanna.
No,
You could just put them two together as the one woman.
well, but now hold on. Wait a minute. Let's
I ain't gonna say that.
Well, but I mean,
If I done dealt with
I ain't
two
gonna say
women for 15 to 20 years apiece, I can't love you, girl. I can't
okay,
love both.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, with that build a
That's what you
woman,
telling me. That ain't love.
with that build a woman,
I'm done.
it can be that.
That's comfortableness.
But no, wait
What
a
is
minute.
love then?
That's
Okay.
convenient and
That's
comfortableness.
That build a woman
If you
thing,
love me, you wouldn't
it could
cheat
be
on
the
me.
same looked at as building a man. Because, you know, you can have a man that, you know, you are more sexually attracted to.
Women more so
Your
do
chemistry-
this more
Hold
than
on, wait a
men.
minute. And the chemistry with him may be at a level that it's not with, you know, this other guy. But this other guy is somebody that, you know, maybe you have a good friendship with. He doesn't mind giving you extra things that you like. He just knows what you like.
Right.
He's somebody that you can travel with, you know, pay bills. So I get what you're saying about the build a woman, because some of us women would like to build a man. I mean, because
I
some
think
men
more
can't even
women-
have a decent conversation.
I'm gonna be real. I think more women do that on the regular anyway.
Well, yeah.
This guy is the talk to. This is the
food
glass
guy.
dick in the jar guy.
I know I can
Break
go to the
until
bar
the
for
glass.
money.
break the glass
Right.
only on the person. Then
This the guy
you got a
that buy me
guy.
some
Then you got a
Snickers if I
sugar
need
daddy
some.
And then you got
that
a
got
sugar
3
daddy.
teeth,
Oh,
but
God.
a hell of a lot of bank.
Why you gotta have 3 teeth?
You know the older. I'm
These
just
days, it ain't the older men, it's these young guys. They
I'm just
trying to
being.
snatch.
I'm just
They be
being.
trying to-
They be trying to snatch these mamas up now.
Yeah, and then you have a little young thing that break your back out.
But is that love?
No. What's your definition of love?
No, it's
We
not
gonna keep
love.
it rolling. We gonna ask everybody.
It's called
What's your
build. It's
definition?
called build a man.
But that's
No, what's
not
your
being
definition
in
of love? What's your definition of love, guys?
Oh man.
Yeah, what's your definition? Because
We gonna get
When I
everybody
think of
input on this.
yo, when I really think about that, you know what start playing in my mind?
Not love, John.
No,
Y'all
almost,
Love and basketball.
almost, but no. Lauryn Hill album.
Ah.
Oh.
What song?
Yeah, just the whole shit. The intro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. You know what she was going through, and she was pregnant too at that time when she made that album. That was her first album. That girl made crazy Grammys off that album. But the reason I say that is because I was in high school. Well, I was going into college then. You know, we was experiencing that puppy love type shit, and you know, I consider myself being in a serious relationship at that time. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time I actually experienced the thing called love with, you know, a partner that I wanted to be with. And so when you ask me that, I think about that automatically. But even then, at the height of the moment, because of my situation in life, I still wanted to play. And I was young, full of calm. You know what I'm saying? Ready to be done. You know what I mean?
He was honest.
So what happened with this young lady?
Oh, the motherfucker taught me a lesson. You know that every young man go through. You know, when you being unfaithful.
So was you in love with her?
Yes, I was very much in love with her, but I was still a dog ass nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I just felt I was beautiful and
Now that is understood.
The world,
You were young.
Yeah, and I was like, they're plentiful out here.
Until you get
Until you get to an age of maturity.
Realize
you know,
it's not.
It ain't it.
I started noticing my silverbacks on my hair, on my ass and my back flicker up. You know, when it comes to women that I'm, you know, attracted to.
Oh, that gorilla come out.
That motherfucker.
That beast, baby. Yes, sir.
But what? So what? So what? Who you love? So who do you love?
B-sides, baby. Them
So
B-sides.
who do
that
you
Leo.
love?
Huh?
Oh my God.
Who do you love? I love grandmama in there.
So you can't love?
I love grandmama in there.
No, I'm saying you can't love. You can't love.
Now,
You cannot love multiple women. This is what
That is not.
You cannot be in love.
That was the question. That was my question.
That was his question.
That was my question
and he
because,
was talking about
like, I'm still at war with that.
love for him. Yeah.
But let me ask you this: is it because you have not allowed the woman that you are in these relationships with
Mm.
the one woman to love you correctly.
Okay, the one I do allow, when I did decide, I didn't decide on the right one to love me like that. And it fucked around and backfired on me, and it made me grow up it made me build up a Trump wall.
Okay.
Wasn't in love.
So do you feel like
No,
that?
I was definitely in love. It was just I was scarred
Do you feel like that's
because
your
I
karma?
let the wrong mother
That you feel like that was your karma?
and I did,
Okay.
and I also felt that I was in this situation. In God's eyes, it wasn't right because the young lady that I was with. Now, if me and her has deaded the whole issue. We're great friends now, and there's but she was married, even though she was separated and everything. She was still married, and I felt that I wasn't getting blessed out of that situation. I felt I was chasing my tail, and as soon as we decided to let everything go, shit started happening for me. I mean, I could start breathing again. I mean, it felt like life was into me again. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of things that was happening to me, and I wasn't realizing that I was destroying my blessings. And then by me being a child of God and being raised in the church and being under the blood of God, I was totally not living in my purpose. And when you're not living in your purpose with God, He gonna show you.
Oh,
You're not.
Oh, that just made me love you even more, friend.
Love me.
Oh, God.
Love me.
I love my friend.
Love me.
But what I'm saying is about this love thing.
Okay.
Talking about talking about you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, what gonna be?
I'm asking you.
I wanna know.
Tell you what.
You in love with multiple women?
yes.
Yes.
And a woman
We
can be in
already
love with
answered that
multiple
question.
men. Yes.
That's all I want.
I say no.
I don't know
You
about
say
women.
no.
I don't know if women can. Unless
Everybody's
Your own perception.
Wait a
of
minute,
what
wait a minute.
love is.
I don't-
Your your first and your father's your first love.
there's special women
Every woman
that can
has
do
a
that.
Can I say
they
something?
Mostly
love
more
so
women,
much.
mostly more men
I don't care what
can
they
love
say.
multiple more so than women. More men can love multiples better than most women can. And I say that once the woman enters in, and I tease my cousin about this all the time. I say once they enter into the man eater stage, they have built up this. They have built up this.
A wall.
Not wall, but
Sternness.
a force field.
field.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
This is amazing.
A force field
Force field.
that they can handle because they took on that masculine energy that
Had
we
to
have naturally.
protect.
You feel me? Can you smell me a little bit, brother?
Listen,
As a
see, I don't
shield
think
of
this is
You know what I'm
protection.
saying?
This is what I
So,
believe.
No, seriously.
so I think that men are naturally capable of doing that, but women, they have to build up to that or go through something to get to that stage in order to do that. Because y'all love so passionately and so hard.
Oh, yeah.
And and it's like there's nothing like a mother's love. You know what I mean? It's nothing like a mother's love or a woman's love. And that's why it's so fucking addictive to a heterosexual male because, every woman got their own special way of loving you.
Yes.
And it's like you got damn right.
Boys, say that again.
Every woman got a special way of loving you.
Because let me tell you something, lady. I'm gonna tell you something.
And if that right one gets
Say
you,
that one more time.
fold your ass up the right way.
No, for real.
Who gave Primo the mic?
Let me say something. Y'all ain't gonna let me say
Yeah, go ahead, brother. My
Every time
bad.
I say something, it's, oh my God.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you ain't said
But you don't finish.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Say it.
I forgot, man.
What good? You ain't had nothing to say then. Okay, go ahead, QT. Tell us about your perception of love. What you see love as. You're gonna think of it by the time she finished.
What the
You're
fuck?
gonna think of it after she finished.
Now, when I think of it, I'm gonna say what I got to say, and I don't want to hear nothing what you got to say.
Oh, my
Go
bad,
ahead.
my bad.
Okay, so my perception of what I used to think what love was compared to what I think or know love to be now, I should say. I used to think that love was a one-on-one thing. You meet that person and you head over heels and you bang. That's you. That's what I used to think what love was. Then I grew up and I learned that to ultimately love a person, you have to, regardless of how you feel about it, accept every single thing about them. Yes. Unconditionally, without trying to change their flaws.
That's right.
Say it.
Without trying to change.
So, change.
You want to change something? Change
When we
my
talking
girl.
about, when we talking about love, the real definition of love, because people have taken the word love and made their own definition to it, but the real definition of love is to love a person unconditional, meaning you ain't trying to give a reason to why you love them. You ain't trying to make them love you because of what they can do. No conditions, under no conditions. Unconditionally means. That's right. You love them regardless of their flaws. You love them regardless of how they talk, what they do in life, what they choose to do, who they are in life. You love them regardless. And you don't judge them based on those things. You just love that person. You just love them. So I had to grow to understand what that means. Nobody belongs to us. Even though we like when we say we love somebody, they can take them and suffocate them. Be possessive and controlling over them. If you really love a person, you're gonna allow that person to go and flourish and grow. You're gonna water them so they can grow. Right. And it don't matter if they don't agree with what you do, and don't matter if you don't agree with what they do. You love them. Yeah. It's unconditional.
And I want you guys to love us unconditionally by subscribing to Dirty Talk Podcast 236. Like, don't stare, but share with your funky ass. You know what I'm talking about? Click the thing and make sure you get your reminder on. And also, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how brother doing. You know how the crew is doing. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have any, topics or suggestions, please let us know. Hit us up. And anybody that needs advertisements, any businesses, local businesses need advertisements, hit us up. We're definitely we're definitely going to be responding to all of these wonderful entrepreneur Negroes and niggerettes out there in the world. Do y'all have anything to say? Any shout outs?
I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't never been able to get him to be quiet.
So basically, what I get.
Every time I try to say something,
Don't be salty.
but look, I'm salty, but subscribe to Dirty Talk, but I ain't saying nothing.
When you're with somebody else, when you see another woman, right? You don't see the bodies that's attached to her. All you see is her.
Ooh, the car
When you see another man, when I see a man, I don't see the bodies that's attached to him. I just see that man, right? But for me to give my body, which means something to me, over to somebody that I don't know, when I got something that I know is concrete at home, to just give myself to somebody else, and ain't no telling if this nigga done ate pussy in the ass from a bitch that's a whole prostitute and he don't even know that bitch a prostitute.
With the blue wall.
Or
God.
Or he on the down low. Vice versa. He
That
for the
part.
bitch. You don't even know this person's
lot of them
history.
out
You don't know this
Right.
person's habits. You don't know if this person is clean. You
just
don't know if this
hopping over
person
there
got
'cause they look
clean
good.
fingernails, clean toenails. You don't know nothing about this person. And you're going to give your body to somebody that you don't know when you got a permanent situation somewhere else? What the fuck
And
is
you
that
know
about?
you don't want to lay with that permanent
See,
What
situation.
is that about? Why would you risk
Old
that?
George just
That's
can't
that.
kick no more.
That's that monster ball shit that make me
Old
feel
Joe ain't
good.
kicking
You know?
Make me
Sick of
feel
y'all. I'm sick
good.
of y'all.
But it's
no more.
bigger. That's what I'm saying.
That's the attitude they take on. That's
But
the attitude they take on.
That's my whole thing with the cheating thing. Why would you even jeopardize it? But even if a person do jeopardize it,
Old joint.
They just want to make. They just want
That part-
want you to make them feel
They
good.
scared to say, I just want to do it.
Right. They want to
Be honest.
Yes.
Make
Say
you
that.
Be honest.
Make me-
I need somewhere to stay. I want to fuck every other day.
They be
You
lying.
know.
When you meet a person, you
They
really
just-
want to tell them, look,
I just want to.
Tell me what you want from me. What's your position?
But
What
they be lying,
what you
y'all.
here for?
Yeah,
Don't
you
lie,
go together.
nigga. Do you need somewhere to? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the N word. You need somewhere to
You
stay.
need somewhere to stay.
How would you say you need somewhere to stay?
What you need? You need a car to drive somewhere.
Oh God.
put your pride to the
Put
side.
your pride. Yeah, and so I can decide if I want to deal with you
Whether I'm
or
gonna
not.
do this or not. Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
This is interesting.
You might be able to rent a room
Well, I'm
for
gonna tell
about
you
3
like
months.
this here. It all starts out good like that. Till your feelings get involved. Yeah, we gonna
And then you can revisit that. But some people come in and be like, nah, I just want to fuck. And then you get in your feelings. Because you see her slide off the dinner date with somebody else.
That's right.
And you said originally
lying,
you just
brother?
wanted to fuck.
They gon-
But
they
now
gonna
she
start
on a
getting
date
on
with
their
somebody that
feelings.
don't
Somebody
just wanna fuck.
always
You mad
renege.
in your corner.
Somebody gonna renege in this agreement.
That's why you need to be honest about
Somebody
your
ain't
emotions
being
at
honest.
the beginning.
Well,
And if you
sometimes
Well, that's true. That's
if you
true.
start
Sometimes
feeling
men
like
do,
that,
though.
then
That's true.
revisit the
men
situation.
do, but sometimes the women ain't gonna be 100 too.
Look, I ain't about playing that game. I'm 44 years old and my life is ticking, baby. So now I be like, okay, so listen, what you say, what we bringing to the
man.
table, what we doing, what we supposed to be doing right now.
My boy Nas said they living in their second childhood.
I mean, and I'm having fun with life, so you want to enjoy that with somebody. But my thing is, what we doing? Don't come half stepping.
What
Don't
we
come
doing?
trying to
What is
let me get. I don't want to guess what we doing. Talk.
Talk that shit, QT.
I like
Make
that.
it make sense.
Thank you.
Make it make sense.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
like, what
Put
we
it
doing?
out there.
And I asked the
Put
same
it
thing,
out
baby. Listen
there.
here. What we doing?
What we doing? Because don't come feeling no kind of way if you said we just sleeping together and then somebody come feeling me like that and now you done missed your shot. You done missed your shot.
Trying to get
I just want the world to know out there.
You
that
gonna
Blue
catch
Waffle
feelings. It's a soul
is
tie. You having
serious.
sex with somebody, even if you wearing a condom.
I just want the
feeling your
world to
soul into
know.
that person. Oh, sorry.
I just want the world to know that Blue Waffle is a serious vaginal disease.
It is, and please go get
And-
yourself checked out.
And
Please.
wear
Waffle
condoms.
House for a week.
Wear condoms.
Don't go get blueberry waffles.
If you need to,
Boy, the blue waffle.
practice abstinence. Love on yourself.
Blueberry
You
muffins.
was just tripping about the women holding it for Jesus, keeping it for Jesus.
Oh, and praise God to all y'all women that's holding the pussy for Jesus.
Amen.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
And y'all hate me for saying it like that. Is that controversial?
I know.
Then get the people moving.
It's funny to me.
give them something
It's
to talk
funny
about.
to
Give
me.
them something to talk about.
Lord, y'all. Holding it for the Lord.
Oh my God.
They're
We
like,
had a time last night.
I'm celibate. Celibate. Nigga, you a grandma.
Selling a bit.
You a GG.
Selling a bit.
Sell a
I
bit.
sell a
You
bit.
need to sell a bit of that pussy. Quit goddamn
I sell
tripping.
it.
You say you're selling a little bit.
Yeah, sell a little bit of that pussy. Sell a little bit of that girl. You a grandma. You a grandmama talking about you.
Oh, you gotta do this, cuz. Wait a minute, sir.
Who you holding the pussy for? The Lord.
You gotta do this like sell a little bit.
Stop it.
sprinkle
We
it
got quota today. We got quota today.
Hey, please give us one more.
Quote of the day is be yourself and use your power.
Ooh,
So everybody, let's go down the line, starting with Sunny.
Oh.
Good.
What does that quote mean to you?
Okay, you said it again.
Be yourself and use your power.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
Wonder Woman.
be who you are. Well, know yourself first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and live in your truth. I mean, that's how I see it. Look, that's how I live my life.
Okay.
Well, I feel
10:48.
I feel
Two
like
snaps.
I feel like everybody has their own uniqueness about themselves. You know, everybody has their own art You know, everybody has their own strengths. And all I'm gonna say is, man, just use it. Like, don't be afraid to step out there and use your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Use your shit. Do you? Don't be worried about what I'm good at. Worry about what you good at.
That's right.
Okay.
It was a lady on LinkedIn, and she put up a post, and it made a lot of sense. And basically, she was saying that you are your biggest. You're your biggest critic. You're your biggest opponent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You stand between your own self being successful or your own self being a failure.
Mm.
You do. Not what nobody else get going on. It's you. So you have the power to change your situation from whatever it is to whatever you want it to be. And if you focus that energy on yourself and not worried about what everybody else got going on, then you will put yourself in position to be where you need to be.
All right.
Yeah. Use your power.
Okay. Okay. So well, if you guys walk in your purpose and be truthful to yourself, you walk in your purpose and be truthful to yourself, you're gonna be all right. The Lord's gonna bless you.
Amen.
Y'all let me go after that. Y'all ain't right.
You know how to say something politically correct.
Yeah, I gotta always correct you. Myself.
Yeah, because I ain't want to mess it up this time.
Be you and use your power. Is that what it was?
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Use your power.
That's it.
That's it.
Be yourself.
What was the question again?
It's
Be
only one
yourself.
It's a
It's a
quote.
quote.
And
Yeah,
Be
use
yourself.
your power. Be yourself in 22. That's been my motto for 2022. Be you in 22.
Yeah.
You in 22.
Yeah, anything that you like, not nobody else. Anything that you like to do, not nobody else. Anywhere you want to go, not nobody else. What you want to do that.
Exactly.
That's your life. Your one time.
It's only one of each of us. And so whatever, our paths, there are things that we go through in life, but we go through not necessarily for us, but for other people.
Hey, you can't be me.
And 22.
Be you. Dang, I got a shirt.
Be you in 20.
Be you.
I want to read something before we log out. I want to read something, y'all. I found it.
What you find?
Your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, the unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you neglect, the negative nature you're nurturing, and your lack of creativity. So Peter is that.
Woo! Send that to everybody. Screenshot.
Screen
Click, click, and tag.
Send that out.
Dirty talk. That's a wrap. Woo! We've been recording for about 6 hours, 2 days, and 11 months.
I want to thank y'all for coming out to another edition of Dirty Talk. You could have been anywhere in the world,
But you here with us?
but you're here with us, and now staying asses.
Yes, it is.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace.
Peace.
I thought we did this already.
Nah, we didn't.
No, we did that.
Pushing it up.
Chris, you had a lot of shit to edit. I'm so sorry.
And then Primo gonna